Okay, hey guys, we're back in the Alchemy Tower, and today we're going to work on the Klein stars. Basically the alchemy stuff has a lot of tools, which we will get into shortly, but all those tools use EMC. They absorb it, they use it as power, and basically we need to have a way to power them. Now you can use stacks of redstone, stacks of glowstone, but that gets really tedious and boring to have to keep refilling that, and the Klein stars are basically like batteries for alchemy stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to make them. So to make a Klein star ein, we need a diamond surrounded by Mobius fuel. So we'll just grab our trusty old Philosopher's Stone, hit C, diamond, and Mobius fuel. There we go, there's our Klein star ein. Now we're just going to pop this in here and make a couple more. So we need 4, 2, 3, 4. The first thing we're going to do is teach this to our alchemy. Oh, some things just don't work. How frustrating. Yep, anyway. So the first thing we're going to do is open up this little guy and drop all 4 of these in and get a Klein star zwei. For those of you who don't know, this is German. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, sphere, and omega are not German, but most of them are in German. Just a little fact. So now we're going to need 4 of these to get to the next one, and then 4 of those to get to this one, and 4 of those to get to this one, and 4 of those to get to this one. So, yep. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop it back in here. And get some more. Alchemy can be a very slow process, but once we have the alchemy stuff, we'll be geared up enough to just be able to do whatever the heck we feel like. We'll be able to fly around as if we were in creative. We'll hardly take any damage. The doors will really open up for us. Oh. A couple of these are Einstars Y. Okay. Put the dry back in there. Put the Zwei in as fuel. Oh. Ooh, I can't transmute these. I forgot about that. Oh well. Just throw a stack of diamonds in. So that's 3, and I need 4. Okay, so pop this guy open. Drei, drei, drei. And there we get our Veer. Pop him in, and we'll just go a stack of diamonds at a time. It's going to take a lot more than that. What's half a stack of dark matter get us? 4, exactly what we need. Perfect. And that will get us the sphere, the Klein star sphere, and now we just need 4 of these to get ourselves an omega. So this is going to be a slow process, and I will bring you guys back once this slow process is completed. Finally, I have my Klein star omega, and basically what this does is, aside from being needed in a bunch of super advanced alchemy things, which of course we will get to in the near future, like I said before, it's kind of like a massive battery for the alchemy stuff. Basically what I can do is pop up into here, and if I put it in this wonderful merjig, oh no, it has to be in a dark matter one, which I can't grab from here. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little charging station for this guy. So I'm going to pop this open, pop all that dark matter in there. And I'll grab one of these and one of these. And just off to the side here. Or maybe upstairs. Let's see here what works better. Yeah, up here would probably be better. I'm going to plop this guy down, and this guy on top of it, and of course the traditional glowstone. And you'll see this is charging up EMC. If I put this guy in here, what should happen is it should... Oh, this is the Philosopher's Stone. Okay. I put the Klein Star in here, and it starts absorbing that EMC, and it becomes its charge. And like I said, when we get into the more advanced tools of the alchemy mod, otherwise known as equivalent exchange, we will need all of the EMC to power them, and having the Klein Star Omega gives us power for literal days on end. We won't have to worry about it, which is really nice because it can be really annoying to carry around a bunch of junk, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to leave this in this little recharge station, let it get up, and I will see you guys shortly. Okay guys, here I am outside the alchemical tower. Our Klein Star Omega is still charging as usual. Now what I'm going to do is get to the basic tools of equivalent exchange. So the first thing I'm going to do is just turn all these guys into EMC. They've served me well, but their EMC is going to serve me, come on, even better. Because I really don't have much use for them at this point. I'm basically just going to go grab a stack of diamond, and I'm going to make myself a set of dark matter tools. Sorry about that, had to change. I have a 2-screen setup, and I actually have the equivalent exchange wiki open on the other side, just because I prefer to have my facts straight instead of just talking out of my behind, as I will sometimes do anyway. Okay, so we're just going to pop back in my house to do this actually, because we have the crafting Philosopher's Stone. Open this up. So the first thing we're going to do is make a dark matter pick. Voila. There is my dark matter pick. Oh, hey, okay. That is, you'll see his videos linked in my description. He's a new member on the server, and it's quite nice to have someone else who's recording so you can see what's going on. Okay. So basically, I'm sorry I keep pausing. I just want to pull up the equivalent exchange thing to make sure I'm giving you the correct information on this stuff. It goes, the dark matter pick, I'll just put this in the front here, goes through things really fast. Like, I'm going to jump over to my strip mine to just kind of show you what's up with it. Let's see, I'll jump up here, and you can see this is very, very fast, and you can charge it with the V key, and it will go even faster, and just completely annihilate, and Shift V to downgrade. And that's what I was talking about when I said you need to have things to eat up. Right now it's just going to kind of eat up my diamonds and stuff because I'm using it. But anyway, and when you right click, it doesn't work here, I have to find an ore. When you right click an ore, it mines 16 of them in the general area. So there's some coal right over there I could go for. Let me get to some ore so I can show you that. Okay, so here we are at some coal. If I right click, does this not work? Or does coal just not count as an ore? Let me try to find some other ore. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, here's some iron. And do I have to be charged up to do this, maybe? There we go. If I right click while charged up, then it will mine all that ore and drop a little Pokeball. So it will mine all that ore in like a 16 by 16 area, and then it drops that little black ball, which is basically just a condensed version of all of the items that you just mined. So pretty neat, pretty handy. I want to get back to the surface because I jumped down into my mining hole. Luckily someone's dug a mine in this direction, so I actually have an easy way out. So I'll see you once I'm back up top. Okay, now we are moving on to the dark matter axe. Beautifully simple to make. Voila, the dark matter axe. And like our friend, you can charge it up with V, and once it is fully charged, you can walk over to any unsuspecting tree, and with a right click, chop down the whole thing, and get your drop as a little ball. You'll get all your saplings and all of your wood. So just do that, and you can see I got another sapling from it. Very nice, and then of course, like the axe, Shift V to down charge it. Okay, next we are moving on to the dark matter shovel. Glorious, as usual. Going to start throwing my extra tools into my satchel here, which I'm really going to have to clear out in the near future because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, so the way the shovel works, I want to get a little bit away from the house here, is it clears radiuses of dirt upon right click, depending on your charge level. So at charge level 1, it clears a few blocks. At charge level full, it clears a whole crud ton of blocks. So it's pretty good for quickly terraforming areas. And so you can see I got a bunch of dirt out of that. And another note is that if you have a bunch of gravel and you shift click, come on, pick it up, there we go, and you have it fully charged and you right click with it, you will clear all of the connected gravel, thus you won't have to deal with it. So let's charge it up here. And see, there's a bunch of gravel right here. If I right click, it gets rid of all connected gravel, which is really nice, so you don't ever have to deal with that annoying BS that gravel tends to be. Okay, so now we're on to the sword. And if you're getting the picture, it's basically dark matter where the ore would be, and diamond where the sticks would be. So simple pattern. Now this guy deals 6 hearts of damage, I believe. So if we can just go find something to whack with this. I think there was a sheep over here, but it was a colored sheep, so I'm not sure I want to be whacking that. I know I have a lot of chickens in here. Yeah, okay. So, you know, whack a chicken, it's dead. And alternatively, if we charge this up here, if we right click while not looking at anything, should work. It's not working. It should. the wiki says if you right-click, it does an area attack damage, and it also says, or the extra function key. And I don't know what... Is it G? Is G the extra function key? No. Shift, Control, that zooms in. Extra... If not used directly against a mob... Yeah, okay, it appears like the right-click area of attack is not working, which is sad. I know I've used it on my single player before, but I guess maybe it doesn't work in multiplayer. Who knows? Sometimes single player parts of mods don't exactly translate over to Tekkit multiplayer. Okay, next we're on to the hammer. And the hammer is kind of like an extension of the pick, except it's specifically for stone and ore, actually. I'm not exactly sure why there's a hammer and there is a pick, but the hammer is kind of like an alternative to the pick, except it has different functions. Like, when I charge it up and right-click with it, it smashes a massive area, unlike the pick, where it delicately picks out only the type of ore you just clicked on. Secondly, if I hit G, it will change the mode. Or it should. Is this also broken? Toggled with G. No idea why that's not working. Again, normally you can toggle with G where it digs a 3x3 area, but apparently only the right-click function works on this, which takes out, what was that, a 4x4 chunk, I think it was. Again, sometimes the effects don't exactly translate over to multiplayer all that well, sadly. Okay, I just refueled my dark matter stock from the alchemical tower, and now we can go on to making ourselves a hoe. So there we go. There is our dark matter hoe. Again, it can be charged with D. So we'll just charge it up and come out here. And as you can see, the more you charge it up, the bigger of an area it will hoe. So, pretty interesting. So just simply charge with G, and oh, there's a spider. Pull this guy out, and does this work? No. Area of attack still does not work. And now I'm going to have to wait for all of this to turn back into dirt and grass. See what I do for you guys demonstration-wise? I destroy my front lawn. Okay. And finally, we have the Dark Matter Shears. Just pull them down. So it will drop all wool on my head, and so I won't have to worry about that. And of course, you can charge it up like normal, and it will cause sheep to drop more wool. So let's see here. I think it said something about cloning sheep. Not exactly sure. Let's go find some sheep and see what... Okay, there's a lot of mobs, but it is nighttime. So I will go take a sleep really quickly. and then we will go out and attempt to shear. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do actually is go over to this little forest over here and try to shear some leaves with it. So you'll see with one, it works normally, except extremely fast. 2 works even faster. 3, supremely fast. And fully charged and right-click just shears the whole frickin' tree. So that's pretty neat. Get yourself lots of leaves, which are practically worthless EMC-wise. Alright, so now I'm just going to go hunting for a sheep. Okay, I found some sheep over here. And so we can see... oh, there we go. Normally it gives us 4 wool, and I have so many freaking leaves, my inventory has become clogged. So if you'll just let me pick up the wool, I guess that wool's not really there, game lag. So we'll charge it up and go again. Okay, I guess you have to left click on these sheep. And so that time I got 5 wool. Charge it up one more time. And left click. And that time I also got 5 wool. And this is supposed to clone sheep when you right click, but apparently that's not working. Let me double check that. Yeah, apparently the clone thing also doesn't work in multiplayer, but that's okay. Most of the functions worked, and another great thing about these guys is they have infinite durability. That's right, they're never going to break, so I never have to worry about losing them, unlike my old tools. Anyway, covered a lot of ground in this episode, so we're just going to end that here for today. This has been Shadow Studios 9 Minecraft, username Primary Artelinus. See, that joke seemed good and to go along with the theme until I said it, so now I'm just going to awkwardly end the video here. Toodles!